City of Austin's parkland just grew by another 2 acres.
And as KXAN's Jim Swift tells us, new at 6 tonight, those 2 acres are home to one of the city's enduring treasures.
Famed Austin sculptor and educator Charles Umlauf died in 1994. His wife, Angie Umlauf, passed away just 2 weeks ago, prompting a celebration of their lives together at the institution bearing their name, the Umlauf Sculpture Garden and Museum.
She has played such an important part in honoring Charles's memory and building this museum. This was their idea. They crystallized it and they made it real. We're serving cookies, her favorite, Danish wedding cookies and oatmeal raisin and lemonade, which is what she served to guests up at the hill when they would come up to buy sculpture and whatnot.
For the Umlauf children and grandchildren growing up on the 2 hilltop acres overlooking Barton Springs, life was lived in paradise.
The kids used to play down the hill where the museum sculpture garden is. They call that the weeds. 30 years of uncorrected drainage. They had tree houses. They found arrowheads. There had been an old Spanish mission on that property.
But the pulse of the place emanated from Charles Umlauf's studio, a place that looks today as though he might have just stepped away to the nearby house for a bite of lunch. And now that Angie's death has officially pulled the trigger on the Umlauf's previously announced donation of the land to the city of Austin, that's the way museum curator Nellie Plourde wants things to stay.
Umlauf's 6 children, of course, are going to be spending a few months taking their own private pieces out, and we're urging them to leave everything they would like to leave.
Speaking of keeping things as they were, check this out. It's a 1940s Umlauf piece, a fired terracotta figure, and as you can see, it's been through some changes over the years. But now, thanks to nature, the figure is holding a wasp nest. The addition of the family home site will expand the Umlauf Museum grounds to 8 acres and the art collection to over 250 pieces. All of it now the property of the people of Austin.
Angie was the mother of 6 children, and what a mother she was to the museum. She died on the museum's 21st birthday, June 11th. She knew we were grown-ups, and she trusted us to go forward.
In South Austin, Jim Swift, KXAN News.
Well, the next step is a drive to raise between $5 and $7.5 million for repairs and improvements there at the Umlauf home. The property should be fully open to the public within 3 to 5 years.